Airlines would never admit this out loud, but there are airport secrets that senior travelers use every single day, and they save time, money, and a whole lot of stress. If you're over 60 and you fly, you need to know these, because if you don't, the airlines are counting on it. Stick with me. I'm going to share 8 airport secrets that the airlines absolutely don't want seniors to know. These are practical, legal, and simple to use. Number 8 might even put money back in your pocket. I'll also give you exact words to use, common mistakes to avoid, and little stories that show why this works. Let's start with the first secret. Most people think wheelchair service is only for emergencies. That's not true. Federal law requires airlines to provide wheelchair service if you request it. Ask for it, and you'll get more than a chair. You'll get the entire process handled. You'll be escorted through security, often ahead of long lines. You'll be taken to the gate and usually boarded earlier, so you can settle in without the crush. Wheelchair assistance isn't charity. It's a service to ensure accessibility. Use it when you need it. If you're slower on your feet, or simply don't want to stand in an hour-long security line, tell the airline or the airport desk you would like wheelchair assistance. Make the request when you book, confirm it the day before, and then remind the agent at check-in. Say something simple like, "I'll need wheelchair assistance to the gate, please." The agent will log it, and you'll be handled. You don't have to be physically immobile. Need for extra time or difficulty walking long distances is valid. The airlines won't advertise this as a way to skip lines because, frankly, it costs them time and staffing. That's why many seniors quietly use it and benefit. Secret number 2 is early boarding without paying for it. Airlines love to sell priority boarding, but you don't always have to buy it. If you tell the gate agent you need extra time to board, or simply tell them you'd prefer to board early because you need a little more time to stow a bag and get settled, they will usually accommodate you. Be polite and specific. Say, "I need a little extra time to board. Would early boarding be possible?" 9 times out of 10, the agent will say yes. If the flight is tight on space, they may ask you to wait until the final group, but often for seniors, they'll let you on early because airlines train their staff to assist vulnerable passengers. Early boarding means you don't fight for overhead space, you can choose a comfortable spot, and you get time to speak to the flight attendants if you need extra help. That face-to-face conversation often opens doors that paying customers don't get online. Now, before we move on, here's a reality check that surprises people. Hold on, here's where most seniors lose money. Too many people automatically book online at full price and never ask the simple question. Call the airline. Ask if they have senior fares or any discounts for older travelers. Some airlines and certain routes still offer senior discounts, and some agents will quietly apply those if you ask. There's a real example. A traveler called instead of using the website, asked about senior fares, and the agent lowered his fare by $60. Same seat, same flight, lower price because he asked. The airlines don't advertise it because money. This is not gaming the system. It is using the options available. The phrasing that works. "Hello, I'm booking for a senior traveler. Do you have any fares or discounts for seniors on this flight?" If the agent hesitates, ask politely to speak to a supervisor. Be patient and persistent. That little effort often pays off. Secret 4, companion seating trick. Seat fees are a huge moneymaker for airlines. They know that people want to sit together, and they'll charge for it. But gate agents often have discretion to seat companions together without charging, particularly for seniors who request it for comfort or accessibility. If you're traveling with a spouse or friend, don't pay for seat selection online. Wait until you're at the gate and ask. Say, "We'd like to sit together. Can you help us find seats next to each other?" Agents want boarding to go smoothly, and if there are empty middle seats or a flexible configuration, they'll usually accommodate. This works best when you're polite and not demanding. If the flight is tight, offer a solution. If we can't sit side by side, could we at least be in the same row? Small, reasonable requests go a long way. Secret 5 is one of those counterintuitive tips. Sometimes buying your ticket at the airport counter is cheaper. Many airlines and ticket sellers add online convenience fees or dynamic pricing add-ons. These fees can disappear if you purchase in person. It's old-fashioned but effective. If you're within easy reach of the airport and you have the time, call ahead to ask if the counter offers different pricing, or simply walk in and check. The counter agent may waive the online convenience fee or apply unpublished rates. It varies by carrier and by airport, but this small effort can save you $20 to $50 per ticket on some airlines. It's one of those tricks that airlines prefer you don't exploit, because most people won't bother. Secret 6 is less formal but very powerful. Kindness pays. Yes, airline staff are professionals with rules, but they're also human. A calm, friendly senior who treats staff politely often gets small things that make travel better. A complimentary snack, a blanket, assistance with a bag, or even a seat swap. This isn't manipulation, it's basic human interaction. When the gate agent's day is stressful, a little appreciation stands out. A simple approach is to ask for help rather than demand it, and to thank staff sincerely. If an upgrade or free snack happens, don't be shy about showing gratitude. It creates goodwill for future travel. Secret 7 is the medical bag loophole. Airlines limit carry-ons and personal items, but medical equipment and medication are treated differently. If you need to carry a small medical bag, insulin, a CPAP machine, prescription meds, airlines are required to allow it in addition to your normal allowance. That's effectively a free extra bag. The trick is to be clear and prepared. Tell the check-in agent or gate agent, "I have a medical bag with my medications and device. May I bring it aboard in addition to my carry-on?" Keep medication in clearly labeled containers and carry any supporting documentation if it helps. This extra allowance can be invaluable for seniors who need portability and peace of mind. Now, Secret 8, the refund trick most seniors miss. And this one matters. If your ticket price drops after purchase, some airlines will match the lower fare or provide the difference as a voucher or credit. They rarely volunteer this. You have to ask. The quickest approach is to monitor fares, and if a price drops, call the airline and say, "My fare has dropped since I booked. Can you apply the new fare and give me the difference?" Be polite but persistent. Some airlines will apply the change for free. Others may offer partial credit. The key is watching prices and acting quickly. There are services and apps that monitor fare changes for you, or you can simply check occasionally if you have the time. For frequent flyers, that leftover credit can add up over multiple trips. Those are the 8 core secrets. So, let's take a second to recap what we just learned. If you're a senior traveler, these 8 secrets can make every airport trip smoother, cheaper, and far less stressful. From priority check-ins to skipping long security lines, from knowing your baggage rights to picking the best seats before anyone else. These are the kind of insider moves that airlines wish you didn't know. Every one of them gives you a little bit of control back. And when you travel, that control makes all the difference. Remember, confidence is key. The next time you fly, walk into that airport knowing you've got the knowledge to make it through like a pro. Because while airlines may not love it when you know their secrets, you'll definitely love how much easier your journey becomes. Thanks for watching. And if you found this helpful, make sure you stick around for the next one. We've got even more travel truths that could save you time, money, and stress on your next flight.